Hey, God bless you. May be seated. I'm the Reverend Schnorr with something from a good book to get us all warmed up. Hot air at the coronavirus. Well, we bring in Brother Carlitos. And then to come here with the $30 million. First, let's bring in Brother Carlito and see what he's got on tap for us. And I got my olives.
The Rev's having technical problems.
God bless.
Salud.
Say God bless.
Oh, it's the Rev Schnorr t-shirt. This is a live show, people. Let me.
Hey, God bless. You may be seated. Welcome to exclusive election night stuff going on here that we got. I'm the Reverend Schnorr, and tonight, President Donald Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden are battling it out. Not like they would if we made them wrestle, but in election stuff. And I'm not going to tell you who I'm voting for, who I voted for. It's important because it's too close to call who's going to win. And I'm a little worried about what's going to happen when it all's said and done. So I'm just going to assume that you should assume that if your guy wins, that was my guy too. In the meantime, I'm counting up my bullets to make sure I got enough to get me through the week, because there might be trouble. You never know. And I'm hoping that whatever the trouble is, that I come out on the winning side. More or less. Hey, let's bring in Brother Carlito and see what he's got on tap for us on election night here. Brother Carlito, are you out there?
Hi, Rev. What's happening?
Hey, not much. How are you?
I'm sad.
Why?
I don't know. It's like, are people still going to watch us?
I don't know. We gave them all the stuff that was not political.
I mean, after tonight, they're going to argue again about topics like is the dress orange or is it brown? Those were our stories.
Right. Everyone else is paying attention to politics, and we gave them, monkeys.
Right. I mean, yeah. Is the monkey really masturbating?
What you want, boy?
Hey, Rev. I mean, we gave him cutting-edge breaking news about flying fish. People and their pool safety skills.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my.
Animal-loving horse stories. More pool safety stories. In real sports competition.
Talk about hard hitting, huh?
Are they still going to watch?
I hope so. According to our people on the side, they're gonna, but I don't know. It's a whole new world starting tomorrow.
Right. I mean, this is what all the producing desks are going to be trying to produce tomorrow. Their brains are going to be like this. I mean.
Right. Here's what I'm going to do. You still got a pandemic going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Half the country, no matter who wins, half the country is going to be mad about it.
Absolutely.
So here's what our new thing is going to be. Survival skills. I'm ready. I got my canned food. Got your Dinny Moore beef stew, some baked beans, big cans of corn, lots and lots of sardines.
You know what I got?
What you got?
I got protection.
Oh, look at that. That's what I'm talking about there.
This
See,
is what
no
you
one's
need.
gonna hurt you like that.
Nobody knows who's inside. Ow. Jeez. But I think this could be something. It's like COVID safe. Can you hear me? I feel like I'm in Spaceballs.
I got you.
Okay.
What was that? Who's that asshole?
Which one?
But I think that's our angle from now on is fear of the end of times.
Okay. So like the world's ending.
The world's ending, and we're going to get you through it.
I will hire this guy for my personal security guard. What do you think about that?
Then I looked, and behold, a lamb standing on Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written on their foreheads. And I heard a voice from heaven like the voice of many waters. And it's from Revelations, which you know is about everything going to hell. Or at least half of it.
You know what I thought of in our
What's-
pre-show meeting?
What's that?
We don't really have a pre-show meeting. It just sounds good. No matter who wins, Biden, Trump, one thing's still gonna stay the same.
What's that?
Carol Baskin killed their husband.
It's true. I saw an Epstein thing, and I can't remember it now. But people have made their choices now. I'm looking here. We got breaking news. We have an update on election results here. They're calling Illinois for Biden and Arizona leaning toward Biden, but Florida, Texas, and Georgia all leaning toward Trump.
Carol still killed her husband.
Yes, she did.
Do you
Now-
know what else I heard, Rev?
What's that?
This is kind of heavy. Gives me a neck soreness here. In England, okay,
Yeah.
there's a sports betting app called Betfair Exchange. There's a gentleman, he placed the equivalent to $1.2 million. He bet the election. $1.2 million. Equivalent in U.S. currency. All right. He bet Biden to be the next president. Now, I'm not picking sides. I'm just stating the facts here.
Right.
He put up $1.29 million to only win the equivalent to $696,000. We know the way the elections are in the U.S. Would you really leverage that kind of money on the U.S. elections?
No way. But ironically, that is the same amount of money he would owe in taxes on that $1 million if Biden won.
So wasn't a good bet?
No.
I think either way it wasn't a good bet.
No, it's a bad bet. You're either going to lose half your money or you're going to lose all your money.
Yeah, I think
More
a
or
lot
less.
of people. I think a lot of people are just laughing at us in general outside of the U.S.
Yes. Yes. Should we take a moment to take a look at our candidates real quick? We'll see maybe why the rest of the world might be laughing at us in America.
Sure, buddy.
Do I look green to you?
Do I look steely?
Steely Dan, that's what we're going to call you. How's that? I look. There we go. I like
yeah,
that
you look
better.
like you just got a tan.
There we go. Ha! I can't make it orange. All right. Let's take a look at the challenger in the blue corner, weighing in at old man weight is Joe the Muffin Man Biden. Now, In the red corner, he's been criticized for being a horrible dancer. And, the president doesn't take kindly to criticism. And the White House called it fake news that he is actually an excellent dancer, but the fake media portrayed only a part of the story. And so the White House released all the camera angles of his dancing, and they sent us this. It is Donald DJ Trumpy Trump. So there you have it. Those is who we're going to vote for president. Yes, Carlito?
Can we have a do-over?
Nope.
This thing's
Sadly,
freaking
no.
heavy.
Where'd you get that, by the way?
I showed up at my office studio today, and it was sitting on the ledge, and I said, where the hell did this come from? I don't know. I couldn't afford ADT, so maybe it's the next best thing.
Army surplus, huh? That would work out good if you got to go to Britain to live. They wear them all the time. I've seen it in movies.
You think they'd accept me there if I walked in line and be like, are you a resident? I didn't have a drink yet. This thing, could you...
Oh, you got a straw for that.
So, maybe someone sent this to me for the holiday gifts. I thought about something for you.
What would that be?
Well, I want the congregation to look at this. Tell me this isn't a perfect gift for the Rev from Brother Carlito.
You're going to get me a hot Asian chick to drink with?
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Is that? Oh, her cup is pretty neat too. How does that work?
It looks like a corkscrew type thing, but I think you'd go down with it. The bottle, I mean.
Sure, yeah, too.
You get the effect with the thing, right? It's getting kind of annoying.
Yeah, I got you. You could probably take that off. I don't think the shooting's going to start until they declare a winner.
All right. That's why I was never good at football. These things are a pain in the ass.
So are the coaches usually.
All right, now to the drinking.
All right.
I got one more for you.
Oh, what you got?
Because everybody's going to take the pool incidents, right?
Right?
We're going to go to waterfall stories. You know that hurt.
That hurt more ways than one. Holy cow.
There is skin on those rocks. One more time. What? Okay, first off, I don't take her as a mountain climber. That's number one.
More like a mountain goat.
Number two, doesn't look safe at all.
No.
Number three, she doesn't have the right gear.
Number 4, she missed the water completely. She might as well have just skidded down a mountain where there was no water at all, because she completely missed the whole water part of it. I don't think she got her toe wet until she hit the bottom.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
No.
You've been keeping up on anything else you want to tell us about? Anybody that what?
We got breaking news. Not everything. Well, it's election news, but it's from earlier today. Governor Pritzker had another press conference today.
Now, Governor Pritzker is the governor of
Illinois' Governor J.B. Pritzker. He's a billionaire. His family runs the Hyatt hotel chains, and he's slowly trying to close down every small restaurant or bar in the tri-state area.
Okay.
And he had a press conference today, and we should.
Oh, is that we have the rolling with?
Yeah, we have a rolling of an exclusive. No one else has this footage but us.
Okay, I always wanted to say this.
Yeah.
Roll the tape.
More than 1.5 million more voters have already cast a ballot compared to the same time during the 2016 presidential election. And that's pretty great.
I agree. It is pretty great. People are coming out in droves. Herded like cattle, I gotta say.
Oh, excuse me. I have one other breaking news story.
Oh, what you got?
And this has to do with your opinion.
Okay.
Because opinions do count. TikTok.
I like it.
There is a stepbrother and stepsister that are trending on TikTok because they shared their first kiss live on a TikTok video. But does it make it wrong, Rev? Stepbrother, stepsister, no blood. Your answer, opinion, go now. Think about it, Rev. You're a man of the word.
How old are they?
From the video, I'd say, if not early 20s, old enough to know what they're doing.
Okay. And what's she look like?
Well, let's just say she didn't fall off the ugly tree and hit any branches at all.
All right.
And listen. I have nothing against gay people, and I'm very, I'm the first one to give a compliment, and he's a good-looking guy too.
All right.
Is that good enough to say?
Yeah, I get you. I'm picking up
two good-looking people.
He's a handsome gent, and she's a hot chick.
In the Rev words, yes.
So they got no blood. Did they grow up in the same house?
I don't know. We got to do some research on this.
Yeah.
You know
if
what?
If you don't grow up in the same house, hey, have at it. I mean, what the hell? If she's hot.
I'm gonna do a little research while you give me your opinion, okay?
Yeah, go ahead. All right, look. It's the whole, this is a classic Greg and Marcia Brady thing here.
Yeah.
And if I were Greg Brady and Marcia were across that little bathroom from me, I'd have been sneaking in her bed every night I could. And because it's nothing wrong with it, especially when you get older. You know, she wanted the attic bedroom and Greg had the attic bedroom. Hey, dummy, share it. She's not your real sister. You put up a little shower curtain that's a see-through thing or one-way mirror and watch if you can't convince her otherwise. But, you know, it's the 70s. They could have gotten high or, you know, you could have given her a beer or something. And next thing you know, woo-hoo-hoo, there's a whole new Brady bunch there. There's a story of a stepbrother, a stepsister who got married and had some kids of their own. So, yeah, I think if she's good looking and you're old enough to know better, then have at it. If you're still a kid, you shut up and go do your homework.
Yeah, that's kind of like mixed reviews here. Diana and Jordy are the two. They defend the relationship, claiming love at first sight, but the pair hid their feelings for a long time. People are very negative about our relationship. We get negativity daily. But love is love, they say. And people need to understand our relationship.
I think we should try to get him on the show.
I think we might be able to find them. Talking about the future, she added, they are taking it as it goes. Right now, we are not planning on having kids, but in the future, of course. These are all quotes. I'm just quoting a news article.
Right.
I have another screen right here, so don't think I'm talking to the wall here.
So let's think about it. So the reason they're stepbrother and sister is because one of their moms married one of their dads, right?
Right.
So even though they got no blood, they marry each other. When they get kids, there's only one set of grandparents. Like her mom and his dad, or vice versa.
Okay.
That could be confusing for the kids, but you could also tell them, hey, one of them died. Just like Donnie and Marie. They seem happy.
Also, Ron always gives a good point of view. I think we're talking about the Brady Bunch.
Alice. She got her daily meat delivery from the butcher, from Sam, so she must have had something going on there.
Kimmy K. Kimmy K, did you have yourself in a situation like this?
Kimmy K's got a daughter, I think, and so Kimmy K, you marry a good-looking guy. Let's just say now you're single. Oh, you marry a good-looking guy, and he's got a good-looking son. And your daughter, who's grown, says, "Hey, Ma, the son of the guy you're dating's pretty good-looking. They didn't grow up together. They got no blood. There's no family. She's grown. He's grown." You say no bueno, huh? Big no from Kimmy K.
Now,
Okay.
what happens if the mom and the dad obviously date, get married, or get divorced, but the two kids stay together?
Right, now you're talking. So mom and dad break up, but their kids stay married.
Should we go to the telestrator on this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have
hang
one?
on. Yes. Let me write this off.
This is going to be craziness.
Okay. Mom's going to be known as M.
Okay.
D, Dad.
I like how you're doing it so far.
Okay.
Looks good.
Then let's call SD for stepdaughter
Okay.
and SS for,
The other guy, stepson.
and for conversational purposes, we'll make the stepson be on the dad side and the mom have the stepdaughter.
Right. We could go either way, but that's what we'll do
Right,
for
because you could say
the
like
sake of argument.
hot mom, hot daughter type thing.
I like it.
So right now, there's love. You following me?
Gotcha.
Okay.
Mom loves dad.
Then all of a sudden, that's a lightning bolt.
Uh-oh.
So then there's a breakup. And then the relationship goes like this.
Right.
But the bottom,
They're
they
still
make their
stuck
own,
together.
They start making their own sticky notes.
Right, because they're stuck together.
Right. And then what happens when this one and this one come over to see the sticky notes? So the loose leaf paper that got torn out of the binder goes to see the new sticky note pack. What happens now?
Is it any different than any other divorce? I mean, really, when you think about it,
Think about
it's
it,
always
though.
going to be bad. Except that the one is always going to be in the other ones. See, I think like mom might be telling her hot stepdaughter things to try to break up the thing because, that's what they do.
Read that one, Rev.
It's true. Hey, a quick story on cousin dating.
Okay.
So when we were at that show, right, there was a lady from England who used to come on holiday, and she would come to the show, and she'd just hang out in the offices for 2 straight weeks. You remember her?
I do. I can't remember her name, but I remember her.
I can't either, but I remember her face.
She was like one of the original like bloggers, right, on the internet. Didn't she write blogs?
Oh, maybe that's why she got. Because I didn't understand how the hell did this broad get in here and gets to hang out with everybody. Well, anyhow, one day she's sitting there in the office, and we're getting ready for show number 2, and she says, "Hey, what's the show about?" I said, "Oh, 2 cousins they want to get married. They're dating." And she goes, "So?" I said, "Well, they're first cousins. They're first cousins, and they're dating." Now, she's from England. And she says, "So what's the big deal?" So I do like you, and I draw a diagram. Like, okay, they get, they got the same grandma and grandpa, and they're kind of, And she said, out in England, that's normal, which explains their teeth. Or she was feeding me a line of bologna. So if anyone's watching in England, or I'll trust the Irish better on this because they got, they know the English without liking them. Tell me if that's the truth. In Europe, can you date your first cousin? Is no big deal to anybody. I don't know.
Carrie Vaden has a cold, so she's going to hit the sack.
Oh,
so
sorry, Carrie.
Take a little NyQuil. This is about 26 minutes. You're never going to get back in your life, but might help you go to sleep. So we hope you're feeling better tomorrow. Also, you are absolutely right, Skylar. We lost a good guy, Sean Connery.
Indiana Jones' dad. I think he's in another movie too. James Bond.
There you go.
Not everybody knows that. He was James Bond once too. Carrie, I hope you feel better. You don't get the COVID. You wear a mask, and if you need healing, let me know.
And I want everybody to go check out Nelson Toes. Nelson Toe, did you post that on your Facebook page? Because I'm more of an IGer. Oh, tonight we got breaking news. Breaking news.
Uh-oh.
We are broadcasting on Periscope. Oh.
Oh, what? Different news. I'm sorry.
Whoa, they're just coming in. The ticker tape's going crazy.
We're on Periscope. I forgot about, hey, Periscope, how are you?
Oh, we're doing good.
That's how it works. So Hunt for Red October, that's what he was in. Speaking of Periscopes.
Yes.
Sean Connery in a Hunt for Red October.
Do you see how that...
Where in Russia, you can marry your
Periscope,
first cousin.
I said Periscope, the Hunt for Red October, it all comes together.
I bet they can marry their cousins in Russia.
Maybe they can, maybe they can't. Should we do a peace shot, Rev? We should do a peace shot.
We should do a peace shot.
For the peace.
Hey, that's a great idea because peace shot for no matter who you voted for, that we all are one united country tomorrow.
And remember, if you feel stressed, it helps horses.
That second one relaxes me more than the first, and I don't know why. It must be the music, or I know that masseuse, one of the two.
All right. We need to get our peace. We haven't used our peace shot graphics. We are just failing miserably on this.
Yeah, this is going to be a big election special. And I dropped a ball on that. I got the flag out, though.
And you know what else I found, Rev?
What's that?
Look what I found building a new studio. And I'm really afraid about what's on it. I got 25 exposure, speed 400 film.
Is that round? Is that, holy cow.
I have no idea what's on this.
Ooh, you might want to find someone to develop that on, like in your basement or something, not take it to.
Do you remember when developing film was a thing?
I do.
I knew somebody, I won't mention any names, who used to work at Walmart.
Okay.
And she would say, you would think that people would think twice about bringing their film to get printed and exposed and printed in a public place like Walmart where anybody could be working those machines.
Right.
She said the pictures she developed were unbelievable. The fetishes people had and snapped pictures. Unbelievable. In the open. Just said, oh, can I get these in? Because they were the hour photos. So they would go. So it wasn't like someone. It's not COVID. It wasn't like someone dropped it off. They would go shop for an hour and come back.
And show their face again, huh?
Right.
Wow.
Oh.
It's kind of like, it sounds like the nude beach in Jamaica. Sounds like a great idea until you actually see it.
You know, my dreams are crushed about those days.
Yeah. I lost 10 pounds just because it was a buffet. Like if I want a pubic hair in my teeth, I don't want to get it from the fried rice. You know what I'm saying?
Worked good as dental floss. All right, to that pea shot, Rev.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I stocked up on stuff for the coming of the times.
Oh.
All my whiskey's locked up, so I'm gonna just have to slam my beer.
Salute to the
God
Malort,
bless.
to the COVID, to the warm weather in the Illinois area for all the Illinois viewers coming up this week.
To
Salute.
the United States of America. God bless the USA.
Oh. Whew.
Boy, is that refreshing.
All right. Rev.
We got breaking numbers real quick.
Okay.
We got Joe Biden at 209 electoral votes and Donald Trump at 118. But Texas and Florida have not been counted yet. California went to Biden, which was 55 electoral votes.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot. But Texas and Florida combined, I think, are more than 55. Texas obviously is a big state. And Wisconsin and Ohio and Pennsylvania and Iowa, all battleground states, and actually look at Michigan, are all leaning toward President Trump. So that could be a big thing. This could all change real quick. But then again, you got all these people who voted a month ago. Half of them are probably dead by now with the COVID. They all voted. Their votes are still going to count, but nobody's counted them yet. So who knows? This could be going on till Thanksgiving.
You know what you could have done?
Excuse me, what?
Because now they have to count all these votes they had, right?
Right.
So they quarantined the cruise ships for like 3 months. Remember?
Right.
Why not, as the votes came in, say like a couple weeks ago, right?
Right.
Get a bunch of people, give them a free cruise, take away all their social media and all communications to the mainland. And don't go too far out. God forbid there's a storm, you got to get back in.
Right.
Say you got a couple hundred vote counters. You give them a cruise. Make sure they're from the Midwest or cold weather states so they want to do it.
Right.
Pay them their $15 a day. They count the votes. The tally happens. Gets locked in the vault in the ship. Now, obviously, they can't say anything because they were counting the votes. But we keep
Right.
them out at sea. And today it docks with the suitcases with the count in. So now we're not waiting 4 weeks for the final verdict.
That's brilliant. I love it. That's how we should do that. If we can quarantine them for the sniffles, we can quarantine them for something as important as.
Now, there could be a lottery involved. So I'm sure that a lot of people would sign up for it. Maybe make it $30, but all you could eat and drink. COVID free. You get COVID tested. And I'm not talking about the rapid. I'm talking about way up into the old wazoo.
Right.
So everybody's COVID free. So you're going clean in and you're coming clean out. You're getting a free buffet. All you could drink after the count.
Right. You don't want them drinking water count.
Right.
I love it. This is why maybe we should run for president and vice president.
Don't make me.
2024, it's not that far. We started with the exploratory committee right now to explore the options.
We could start a GoFundMe.
We could. Hey, I think you get to keep that whether you run or not.
Does that become what they call the war chest?
I think it is. You know what? We should probably have to go find out what they think about this internationally. Like the Cayman Islands. What do they think about a Brother Carlito Reverend Schnorr ticket?
I don't know what they think, but there's only one way to find out.
We got to go. Boots to the ground.
And you
more
know
or
what?
less.
First 2 phone calls, donations from Maroon Fishing and Nick and Bella to get us started.
I love it. They could also make our vote bracelets and our T-shirts.
I love it. In this with Rev.
All right, let's start campaigning. As soon as this one's over.
Road
We could
trip
be
with
one of these goofballs.
road trip with an airplane ticket.
Love it.
And you know when you walk up on stage and you know we're doing this and you got this or that and he's right? You know who's playing our tunes? Nelson Toe.
I'm in.
Our spokesperson right there.
I like it.
When they ask the hard-hitting questions, Reverend and I go like this. And then Sammy Zenith comes right in.
And he gives them what for, and
That's
he
right.
put them right in their place. And then
Listen, and our philosophy is based on Sonic. It would throw everybody for a loop.
we're going to collect rings. And you know who can organize
The Green
our-
New Deal. Our Green New Deal is the man right there.
And it's going to be lime green right there.
That's right.
And you know who can organize our our fundraising events and make sure everybody has a good time?
Who?
Peter Madrigal.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I love it.
I think we got a winning combination here, Brother Carlito.
Look, we got Jersey in the house. Jersey will take care of. So we have the upper.
We got Jersey.
Yeah.
Bubbles has connections all over Wisconsin. We got friends in Ohio. We got friends.
Dallas, Texas. No, Dallas. Yeah, Dallas.
Well, yeah, she had to go because she got the COVID, but she was here a minute ago down there. Kimmy K, the shirts are in, but they're not printed yet. There's been a holdup. We're waiting for your stepdaughter to marry your stepson. Something like that.
Absolutely, Nelson Toe.
Oh, who doesn't vote for that platform? I promise a chicken every pot and sprinkles on every boob. I promise that if you have a job, you can keep your job. And if you have a
Preach,
doctor,
Reverend, preach.
you can keep your doctor. And if you want a doctor, go get one. Throw a bag over his head, drag him home, and make him check you for a hernia.
Will
Hey,
they pay for mammograms, Reverend?
mammograms are free for everybody. You just come to the White House, and I'll squeeze your boob for you. And pap smears too, maybe, if you're good looking enough. That's my healthcare plan. I got other plans in mind too. You know, we're going to build a wall, but it's not going to be between Mexico and the United States. It's going to be between Canada and the United States because those people come down here speaking French, and I don't want to have French shit everywhere too. You know, plus they hunt our geese, and they're too polite. Beat it, you know. And then the other thing, instead of saying, "Hey, Mexicans can't come here," we say, "Hey, Mexicans, come here. Do the jobs that we don't want to do." Wait, we already do that. Never mind. But, you know, we should have, I want to manufacture things in the United States again. I want to bring back manufacturing. All we did, we didn't stop pollution. We moved our pollution to China. I say bring pollution back to the United States of America. This is our place, make our own stuff. And if we pollute our own air, hey, at least we got stuff when we need it. Am I wrong?
See it now. 2024.
2024.
You know what?
What?
We're gonna move the White House
Where are we putting it?
in Chicago.
I love it. You know what we'll do? We'll knock down the Obama Library and put it there.
I thought about using Navy Pier because nobody's going there anyway. We could
Well, that's
put
a good place too.
We could pull the cruise ships up with the counts of the votes right on the Navy Pier. We'll open up Meigs Field, and that's where Air Force One will take off from.
And the Rose Garden will be the playpen.
Oh, boat parties every weekend.
Every weekend. Come on down. Bring your bikinis or don't. I love it. And you know what, too? Term limits for every congressperson and everybody. Everybody's got a term limit.
Wait, well, but if you like the president and vice president, they could stay.
They can stay forever. It's up to you. Hey, it wouldn't be the first time that a guy from a crappy talk show got on the presidency, right?
I think we have potential. We got to start planning this.
All right. I'm running. I'm announcing right now my candidacy for the 2024 election against either, well, neither those guys will both be dead by then, but by somebody, either Kamala Harris or Mike Pence. I got to figure it's going to be one of them two because I think Uncle Joe might be headed for the farm. You know, we're going to send him out like the Eskimos do. You put him on a little ice float and see ya, pal. We'll see you next time. And the other guy, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him, but if he wins, he can't run again, no matter what. But
and when you vote, you get a free can of beer. If you run a marathon, they usually have beer at the end of it.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh, why the hell have I not been running marathons? Of course, I could just walk down the corner and get one.
You're going to get a sticker. I voted, and I drank too.
I like it. One for each breast.
Absolutely. Reverend, I'm going to go start our campaign slogans now.
Okay.
Do you know where we're going to have our rallies?
Where?
Where singles run rapid.
Daytona? Where do singles run rapid? Hedonism?
Places that are in every state that are kind of like hedonism.
Strip clubs?
Well, I like to call them...
Whorehouses?
No, not there.
Lower Wacker Drive?
Churches.
Oh! You want me to...
They pass the basket. People give singles. And what we're going to do is when we have the collection baskets, we will give to the Lord. We will take those baskets. We will throw those baskets up in the air. And whatever the Lord wants, he will keep. Whatever falls to the ground goes into our campaign chest. And God darn it, old style will help us carry our campaign through.
I'm going to ask you right now, America, do you love your country or do you hate it? Do you want a brighter future for your children, or do you want them to live in a dystopian society where they have to forage for food in dumpsters and alleys? It's a pretty simple choice if you ask me. You like a bright future for your children, you like freedom and liberty, then you will vote for the Reverend Schnorr. You want your kids whoring themselves out in back alleys and looking for food in dumpsters? Well, then you're going to have to vote for my opponent. He's evil, or she is evil, but that's something you're going to have to decide for yourself. Are you for good or badness? Want a fresca? Vote for Reverend Schnorr and Brother Carlito, and your tomorrow will be as bright as your today was yesterday. God bless. I'm the Reverend Schnorr, and I approve this message.
Well put, Rev.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go campaign.
I'm on board. I'm going to start making phone calls to 1-900 numbers and whatnot and see what I can drum up.
All right, Rev. I'm out of here. You know what? We don't need Secret Service. We just got to wear 2 of these.
Nothing secret about those.
Take care, partner. We'll
God
see you
bless,
soon.
Sir Carlito. Whoops, sorry. Hey, thank you for watching. I hope that whoever you voted for wins as long as it's the same guy I voted for. In the meantime, it's America. If your guy doesn't win, well, we've had assholes in the White House before, and we will have assholes in the White House again. And America is stronger than that. So, regardless of who ends up in charge whenever they figure this stuff out, remember, it's us versus them. And them are the rich white people who get to run for, well, and Kamala Harris, who get to run for office. It's the rich people in power against the rest of us. So don't disown your family and your friends because one of them picked a different rich, powerful person than you did. Someday, you're going to need somebody. And guess what? Joe Biden ain't going to be there for you, and neither is Donald Trump. But your friends and your family hopefully will be. If you don't piss them off by telling them who you're voting for and yelling at them about who they voted for. All right? We are one country united under the red, white, and blue. And remember, there's more of us than there are of them. So stay strong. Stay negative. Think positive. God bless the United States of America, no matter who is our president tomorrow, because neither one of us gives a rat's ass about you or me. Until then, you have one for me because I'm going to have one for each one of you. God bless us, and fuck this shit. I'm out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.